Okay, so guys, on this next video, we're gonna do the constellation names instead of the star names. So here I have the drawings up for the different constellations to the south that we've learned: Orion, Canis Major, Canis Minor, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Auriga are the ones that we need to know. And you don't need to know how to trace them or anything like that. I just want you to be able to find the stars. Then it'll tell me what constellation those stars are in. So again, the super recognizable shape of Orion. Canis Major is not super recognizable. Canis Minor is just a line, which is lame. Taurus is a little bit recognizable as that kind of V shape with the bright star Aldebaran there. Auriga is this kind of geometric shape up here, and all the way. Gemini is that Lululemon, and then Leo has that head mane of the lion with Regulus there. Okay, so Leo, Gemini, Canis Major, Canis Minor, Orion, Taurus, Auriga. Okay, so now let's go from this slide to this slide. Now on our previous video, we went through all these and moved the star names to where they were. Okay, so using those star names, we should definitely be able to do the same thing with the constellation. So Betelgeuse and Rigel are both in the constellation Orion. Sirius, that is the big dog, that is Canis Major. So we take that over to Canis Major. Sirius, dog star, big dog. Right above the big dog is a little dog, Canis Minor, and Procyon. And we can plop that right there. That is Canis Minor. Is that constellation. So you've got Orion here in its shape, two hunting dogs. Orion wants to get to the Seven Sisters, the lovely ladies over here. And before he can do that, he's got to get through the bull. Okay? And say, super cheesy line. If you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Okay? That's what Orion's messing with right now. Again, all of this is cheesy, but it helps you remember. Okay? Taurus. And also within the boundaries of Taurus is the star cluster Pleiades. So both Aldebaran and the Pleiades star cluster are both in Taurus. So we can plug that in there. Maybe make these in bold or something so you can differentiate the constellation names from the star names. Okay, almost winding down. And then Auriga. Auriga goes with Capella. Capella, a cappella. That's how we remember that. Like an a cappella group, Auriga starts with an A, Capella's missing its A. That is the constellation that it's in. Pollux and Castor, after my long, stupid story about the Face-Off movie and the two bad guy twins, and just knowing that those are two bright stars right next to each other, the twin stars, that goes with the Gemini twins. Okay, so there's the constellation Gemini right there for you. All right, and then lastly, the one we've already learned, follow the two shoulders of Orion all the way upward past Procyon to get to Regulus, and Regulus is, of course, in the constellation Leo. Let me make these a little bit bigger too here. So that's basically it for the southern sky. Okay, that's the hard part, guys. And when I initially introduced this to you a couple weeks ago, I think it was the last day before we got the announcement we're going to be out of school, I made it sound scary because it's just a lot of memorization, and kids either do really well or really bad when we go to test over this. But really, if you just follow along and play these videos a couple times, you will really do quite well on this. It'll be kind of neat to be able to go out in the nighttime sky and be able to recognize this stuff. Okay, so start by stars. Then once you find the stars, knowing the constellations makes it pretty easy. Okay, so again, here's the ones we filled out. So we filled out this whole thing just now, and here's our constellations. Here's what the actual shape. Again, it all starts with Orion. Once you get Orion, find stuff off of Orion. Orion, Canis Major, Canis Minor. Two hunting dogs behind Orion. In front of Orion, he's got to get through Taurus, the bull. Orion's a hunter, okay? He hunts stuff. He's probably doesn't want to hunt the bull, though. But Orion, he's a crazy guy. He wants to get to the lovely ladies, the star cluster, the Pleiades, right there, okay? Above Taurus is the constellation Auriga, with Capella kind of way above Orion. Way up high in the sky is Gemini with the two twins. And way over there is Leo. You could think Leo is chasing Orion and the two hunting dogs if you really want to think about it that way, but it's kind of far away. So Regulus and Leo all over here, okay? So again, we'll have this like an Edpuzzle format for you guys to answer stuff or whatever, but also just give you the straight YouTube videos so you guys can just play it and study, and as well as look at some of these slides and all that kind of stuff, okay? And that should be about it. So good luck. Practice this up. There's some other things we're going to talk about, just to understand the zodiac constellations, that kind of thing. But it's, in terms of star identification and constellation identification, this is everything we need to know to the north and everything to the south. Excuse me. Everything we need to know to the north and sorry, I keep saying this wrong. Everything we need to know in the southern winter sky. The stuff to the north is what we learned a few weeks ago, and also at a different slideshow, was this. You know all this stuff to the north? Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Arcturus, Spica, Regulus. That's everything we need to know in the north. Everything we need to know the south is the stuff that we covered in this video here today, which is sorry, just this stuff, connecting that to this, okay? I just show you the drawing so you guys have a little bit of a familiarity with the shape, but you ultimately be tested, you know, that's not really going to be a test, but when you have to fill things out, it will be, you know, this kind of format, okay? But again, find Orion. Orion is super recognizable. Also practice trying to find the stuff in the actual nighttime sky. Find 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder, shoulder, foot, foot of Orion. Orion's belt, Orion's sword. Can't miss it. And everything else gets built out from there, okay?